Oh, good morning again. It is that time of the day, evening, where we get to take a few minutes, relax our shoulders, remember to relax our shoulders, to take that breath and to remember to take that breath. And listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Maybe I should start using the deep DJ voice. Listening to the sounds of the ocean. No, I'll use mine. So, I wonder what the universe has for us today. Why do we do this? So that we can actually go inside, take a look at what's going on, using the cards, seeing if there's anything that we need to look at for the coming day, examine our own emotions, feelings. It's about taking that daily inventory. And it's actually taking that trip together. Because if we are all tied together in the webs of the universe, then reading the cards together, people will tell me sometimes that they're just dead on for them. And that's the whole thing, is that we want to trigger. We want to get outside of ourselves, go for an advice from like the universe, something that's going to say, I didn't think about that until the tarot reading. It's that Rorschach test. The ink blot test you used to see on TV. It's like some people would see a car, other people would see their mother. It's like, it is what it is. But still, it triggers at something and makes us think before we go out today. Because just by stopping for 15 minutes and taking a breath, it's going to alter the rest of the day. And that's just a simple little fact. So, what do we have for today? So I'm going to take my cards. I'm going to do my 3-in-1. But first I'm going to make my 3 stacks. Each one a different thread going out to the universe. Each one's a different conversation. Today we're going to see which string to pull, and if you believe in the multiverse, each one of these is like a different path, because this path is going to have a different conversation than this one or this one. So with our strings going out to the universe today, let's take a look at what's right on top here. Sometimes things that are right in front of our face and we don't even see it. And then flipping the cards over like it's a book, one at a time. Let's see. Page of Cups. So, pages are when we are open to learning new things. Court cards can be us, they could be somebody else, or they could be part of a situation. But pages are when we are open, when we are starting something. And the Page of Cups are about emotions and feelings and spirituality. So let's see what we're looking at through the day. We're looking to take a trip, an emotional trip. So here he has 1 cup. And then it expands to the 9 of Cups. Now, traditionally, some people call the 9 of Cups the wish cups. The wish card. But for me, when I see the Nine of Cups, it's about finding a fulfillment, spiritual, emotional. It's about following that path that may be laid out for us today. Maybe that doing the next right thing, doing something good for somebody. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So, today is about emotional, spiritual, those things that deal with our feelings. And it's almost like keeping in mind that it's like we have expectations. So when we start something out, when we say, today I'm going to do something nice for somebody, and we do it and it makes us feel good, but maybe we don't get the reaction we want or expect. So the final card here is the Ten of Cups. And this is probably one of the happiest cards in the deck. I mean, we see the people arms raised, and we can see the kids dancing, and we have the rainbow up here. So even though it's reversed, it's never a negative card in the sense that other cards could be negative. I mean, the Ten of Cups, it's a completion. It's still good, but it's like when you take that, or you do something nice for somebody, or you're feeling good, you're feeling spiritually, and you accomplish something, and then either we want the attaboys that go with it, or it ends up good, but it doesn't meet our expectations. So sometimes it's like, yes, we did it, but then again, we have that feeling of not meeting an expectation. No matter how good it turns out. But let's see what the advice card is. So it's all about cups today. So here we have the Four of Cups. Again, cups, spirituality, emotions, all that wonderful stuff. When we have cups and we're dealing with water, we're dealing with the spirit. One cup, we have something new. We have something brand new and fresh. We have a cup here with a fish in it and just makes it seem like emotionally we can do anything. Maybe we've decided we're going to do something for somebody and just do the next right thing. But then we have two cups. So then we have the coming together. We have a balancing. Three cups. We have a growth. Four is like the four legs on a table. I always say that because of how stable it is. But when you have water needs to keep flowing. So what happens to a pool after 6 months when there's no fresh water? We start to take things for granted. And you can see Pamela Coleman Smith did a nice little job here where we can see the guy sitting here looking at the three cups. And it's like, oh, great, and here's another cup being offered, but he's bored. Because spirituality needs to flow, water needs to flow. We need to move on. And sometimes it's moving to 5, which is where we have a challenge, but we overcome that challenge. And it reminds us why things are so good when we overcome a challenge. So this is almost like saying, it's like we do things for people. We feel good about it. But maybe they don't react the way we think they should. Or this could be work, or it could be whatever. It's one of those things where I was told a long time ago that when we do something good for people, why do we do it? Are we doing it for selfish reasons? Because we want the praise that goes with it? Because we want people to like us? And he told me, he's like, if you really, really want to understand what that means, Go out of your way and do something super special, super nice for somebody, and don't tell anybody about it. Think about that for a second. Go out, make an effort, do something. Do something for a friend, do something for somebody on the street, and never tell anybody about it. Because then it makes you think about why sometimes we do the things that we do. Because, we like to be praised. We like our friends to know that we love them. And so we can follow this emotional journey and we can do these wonderful things. And, look at how smug this guy looks. If you think about it, he looks very smug because I've just done something really nice for my friends. And I can't, aren't they lucky to have me as a friend? And maybe they don't react the way that we want. So with the Four of Cups, it's about getting those emotions flowing again, getting that river flowing inside of us. It's not about things outside of us. I'm going to do something good for Mina because she'll love me for it and she will give me the praise that I need. She would. She does. I do something nice for her and I love the reaction she gives me. Or I could just I could just do something for her, not let her know, and then just enjoy that feeling of seeing her smile, saying, how did that happen? So this reminds me today that I need to examine my own motives. And maybe today is the day that I'm going to go out and I'm going to think of something nice to do for somebody, or somebody may need something and I'm just going to do it. Just to remind myself that it's like, it's not about the praise at the end of it. It's about the actual act of doing. Do you know what I mean? So, that's actually really an interesting reading. Because I actually had this conversation about whether to buy dinner or not. And it's like, and somebody was saying, well, hey, you should just go ahead and let them pay. You don't want them to think that, you're kissing up or anything. And I'm like, it just reminded me, it's like, when in doubt, just do the next right thing. If you're not sure what to do, just do the next right thing. So today is just about doing the next right thing, not expecting anything in return. It's just about doing the next right thing and not expecting anything in return. And that's why I do this morning meditation, to remind me, because I can be really selfish. And I can think that I'm doing the nicest things in the world. And then I want the praise that goes with it. I really do. I bask in that. And so it just reminds me of why we do things. So with that, thank you again. And I hope you have an amazing day, amazing evening. And I will see you. Oh, and if you're in Maryland, tomorrow I'm going to be at Little Loon. Like I am every Thursday. I'll be doing readings there. And if you happen to be around on April 14th, I will be running a free class on meditation and intuition in the tarot. And if you go to MyTarot.org, you'll see the meetup group there. So that should be a lot of fun. So take care, and I will see you tomorrow.